Welcome to Filmy Recaps. Today, we're diving into the monumental, universe-shaking epic that is Avengers Endgame. Let's jump right in. The movie begins in a world shattered by Thanos' devastating snap. Half of all life is gone, and the remaining Avengers are struggling to cope. We see Hawkeye's heartbreaking loss as his family disappears before his eyes. The team regroups to confront Thanos, tracking him to a distant planet. However, they discover that he's destroyed the Infinity Stones to prevent them from being used again. In a shocking moment, Thor decapitates Thanos, leaving the Avengers with no hope of undoing the damage. The scene where Thor kills Thanos was kept a secret from most of the cast to preserve the shock factor. Chris Hemsworth even improvised Thor's line, "I went for the head." Fast forward 5 years. The Avengers are scattered, broken, and trying to move on, until Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, emerges from the quantum realm. He introduces the concept of time travel, sparking the team's hope to retrieve the Infinity Stones from the past. Tony Stark, who settled into family life, initially refuses to help, but after reflecting on his guilt and love for his daughter Morgan, he cracks the code for time travel and rejoins the team. The Avengers split into teams to retrieve the stones. Thor and Rocket head to Asgard for the Reality Stone, leading to a touching reunion with Thor's mother. Cap, Tony, and Scott travel to 2012 New York to nab the Space Stone. But when Loki escapes with it, Tony and Cap make a detour to 1970 for another chance. Clint and Natasha travel to Vormir for the Soul Stone, and here comes one of the most gut-wrenching scenes. Natasha sacrifices herself, proving her unyielding commitment to the team. With the stones recovered, the Avengers craft their own Infinity Gauntlet. Hulk wields it to reverse the snap, bringing everyone back. But just as victory seems near, 2014, Thanos, who's been tracking their mission, arrives with his massive army. The final battle is nothing short of legendary. Captain America wields Mjolnir in one of the film's most cheer-worthy moments. When all hope seems lost, Doctor Strange and the resurrected heroes arrive in an epic sequence that leads to the iconic line, "Avengers Assemble." In a tearful climax, Tony Stark sacrifices himself, snapping Thanos and his army out of existence. His last words, "I am Iron Man." The movie concludes with emotional goodbyes. Tony's funeral gathers every Marvel hero we've come to love. Steve Rogers, tasked with returning the stones, decides to stay in the past, living a full life with Peggy Carter. And elderly Steve passes his shield to Sam, marking the beginning of a new Captain America. Avengers: Endgame isn't just a movie, it's a cultural phenomenon that gave fans closure, heartbreak, and hope. What was your favorite moment? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this recap, hit that like button, subscribe to Filmy Recaps, and stay tuned for more epic movie breakdowns. Until next time, keep watching, keep loving, and assemble again soon.